Number 1.
Hello guys, good evening. This is Mary Blue International TV. You are welcome to my channel. Thank you so much, all my wonderful subscribers. Good evening to you all. You are welcome. You are welcome. And if you are new to this channel, you are also welcome. Thank you. God bless you for supporting me. And if you have not subscribed, just see that red button that says subscribe. Press it, and there will be a bottle that will come out. Press the button, and it will notify you whenever I upload a new video. So, people of God, how is life treating you? How is it going? I know this is not a time of ha ha ha. This is a time that everybody panic is here. It has gotten to here, but trust God. He's on the throne. He's going to do away with this. So my people, first, before we dive into today's program, today's topic is not about the present condition we are in now. I brought something new today. So, the topic of today says, marriage without parents' consent. Oh yes, that is what today's topic is all about. And before we go to that, I want to, encourage my people, because all I'm here is to encourage you, is to tell you what you want to know, what you want to hear. It's not about, everybody is afraid. Traurig, as Dutch said, people are panicking. My news to you, my own personal encouragement to give to you as a child of God, as my sister, as my brother. This is not the time of panic. This is not the time of fear. This is not the time of blaming who fought and who is not. This world that we are is a dirty world, a very smelly one. So me and you, the whole world in this epidemic we are in now, is we to go down on our knees and ask God for forgiveness. Complaining, blaming one another, government or whosoever, this is not what is important now. This is not what we're supposed to do as a child of God. If you are really a child of God, if you really somebody like me and you that sat down, did what they did, that we are not suffering. We the innocent people that don't even know A or B, we are the one that's suffering it. He said, if my people, who I created by my own image and likeness, should humble themselves and call me by my name and pray that he will heal us, he will hear us, and also heal our land. Even the psalmist, they use it to sing, if my people, who I call by my name, should humble themselves and pray, I will hear from heaven, I will hear from heaven, I will hear from heaven and heal their land. He said he will hear from heaven and also heal our land. So my brethren, my people, my wonderful people, the only thing we need now, the only thing we need now is to go down on our knees, ask God for forgiveness. Oh yes, God, wherever we have heard against you, or the whole world, not your personal forgiveness, that God promised that he will hear us and he will also heal our land. He will forgive us. If we join our hands together and pray, God will definitely hear our voice. He will hear us. The prayer of the saints will reach to him. He will heal our land. He will clean this sickness, that there will be no trace of it. Wherever it's manufactured from, whoever that is responsible, God will wipe them away. And all of us will gather to testify of it. If someone tell you in this generation of yours and mine that something like this will happen, you will never believe it. You will never. But to see it happening. See it happening. So the sickness of the Egyptian should not be our portion. Now, which one is this one? This one, the sickness of the China, is now our portion. What me and you know nothing about is what we are suffering. And is there any way this thing can go to an end? If we can go down on our knees and pray to God. Say, God, have mercy. He is a faithful God. He's a faithful God. He will come with us, tell you that God can do it. God can still do it. He's still on the throne. He's seeing this cry, these tears that are flowing from my eyes and your eyes. This problem that you go into bed, you don't sleep comfortably the way you do sleep. People are afraid. Even the fear of it. I made a video last time. I said the fear of corona is the beginning of humbleness. People are afraid. Fear everywhere. Fear everywhere. Wow. May God Almighty save us. May He heal our land. May He wipe this sickness away from us in Jesus' name. So, people, let's go into the topic of today. So, like I said today's topic is about parents' consent before marriage. Is it necessary or is not necessary? So, definitely you may have a comment in this program. Drop it at the comment section below. What they think. Is it right for parents to give their consent before their children get married or not? You know, something brought me to this program. Something brought me to this topic, if I may say. You know, many people said, I've been hearing many people saying, when you're in love with a man, it doesn't count. What counts is as long as the man loves you, the family loves you, you can go. No. For me, you know, I said that is wrong. Why I say so? Because I am a typical Igbo girl, Igbo woman, whatever. You call me a girl, whatever. You call me a woman. For me, I don't have problem with that. You know, in Igbo land, you don't marry without your parents' consent. Oh, yes. If it happened in Yoruba, I don't know, because I'm not a Yoruba and I don't know. I don't have anything. If it happens in Ghana that people married without their parents' consent, I'm not aware. I don't know. So, the way it happened to your own country, please, if you have a comment, leave it at the comment section below. How it happened there, how you guys, you know, do your things there. But I am talking as an Igbo girl that I am, and I marry in Igbo land. So we seek parents' consent. Without our parents' consent, you will not get married. You know, it doesn't mean how much it doesn't matter how much the man have, whether he's a millionaire, trillionaire, billionaire. It doesn't mean. You came from somewhere. You know, somebody brought you to this earth. You did not fly from the air. You didn't come from the sky. No, there is no tree that produces human being. Of course, no. You came from someone's loins. Someone gave birth to you. And someone that gave birth to you, someone married that same woman that gave birth to you. Oh, yes. Even if a woman stays in her father's house and gives birth to children, it doesn't mean someone brought her there. Whether one or two, someone, doesn't mean where the person came from. Of course, it does. In Nigeria, where we came from, where I myself came from, tribalism is very, very important. You know, although it's not that serious, because Igbos marry Yoruba, of course. Yoruba marry Igbos. If you go to Yoruba land, I believe there's some Igbo people there married to Yoruba men, and they are treating them fine. You know, Hausa people, many people marry there also. The only thing is you will turn to their religion. So, and you know, sometimes I have heard a lot of people, they said they don't like marrying a non-tribe, like Igbo marrying to Yoruba or Yoruba marrying to Igbo. Some says when an Igbo man marries you, he would definitely go back to marry his, tribal girl. That was olden days, I believe. I don't think that it still existing now. Or do you? Have you seen it anyone that an Igbo man marry a Yoruba woman and later he went back and married to an Igbo girl? Except a king that they believe that they can have many wives. There are many kings. They have different tribes. Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, or even Ghana, or so on and so forth. For this generation of mine now, I can't say I've seen someone who married Igbo and later he went to marry Yoruba, or Igbo man that married a Yoruba, later he went to go and marry an Igbo woman. I haven't seen. Somebody was telling me that it's not important to seek parents' consent before marriage. So if not because of what is going on now, I would have made this video like a debate. 2 or 3 people would have come, like a studio. Then you will hear from this one and hear from the other person. But it's unfortunately we are now in a prison. That's this one, a state of emergency. If I see you in my house, I will call the police. If you see me in your house, you will call the police. That is what we are now. I trust God, He's still doing something, and He will do something. So my people, it's not normal for a child born of a woman, you will marry without your parents' consent. No. It's a lie. It's like if a parent to the boy or the man you want to marry, they don't like you, I will advise you, don't step into that marriage. And some will say, is the guy that want to marry, is it his parents? No. Oh yes, you are married the whole family. You can't just marry only the man and you will not marry the mother, the father, the siblings. I mean the whole family. Everybody needs to be in support of you. Even though the siblings are not in support of you, they doesn't count. But the father and the mother of the person you want to marry has to give their consent to say, okay, go ahead. Oh, my daughter, we welcome you. Welcome to our family. Those things, you need to have them. Those love, you need it. Those words need to come. And the same parents, they are the one that are going to visit your own parents to tell them, like in Igbo, they said, we saw there's a flower here or a fruit that we saw here that is very ripe and we want to pluck one. And they will not say, which fruit? We have a lot of fruits here. So which one? If they know your name, they will call the person. They will not say, okay, this is the fruit we are talking about. They will not call you in the presence of your kinsmen to ask you if you know them, or these people came because of you. Should we collect what they came with? You not say yes. As long as you said yes, you have accepted. Then they continue. But you telling me that it's not necessary to, the parents, their consent is not important. My dear, you are going to see hell in that marriage. Oh yes, no matter how rich that guy is, you are going to suffer in that marriage. Don't even think of it. No amount of love should take you to a man's life without his parents' consent. Relationship is different. You can friend a man, you guys can do anything, but when it comes to marriage aspect, that one is another different level. Oh yes, because maybe he had been hiding you all this while, do you know what he's doing? But when it comes to marriage, people need to know. It's an open thing that people need to know. And there, they need to tell you yes or no. And there is something in Igbo land we forbid. They will not ask you, are you that thing? Are you that person? And if the yeah, then no. And if there is none, they will go ahead with the marriage, So there is one, I was watching one of the YouTubers who said it's not necessary, for a parent, her parents to give consent. that she's in love with the man, and that's why she married to the man. And in the reality, the husbands or the so-called husbands, people doesn't like her. How do you feel? How do you go to bed and sleep that your mother-in-law, your father-in-law did not accept your marriage with their son? Will you be happy? No, I don't think. You will not be happy in that marriage. I tell you the truth. Personal suggestion or opinion, whatever you may call it, is, is good to seek parents' consent before marriage. And if you're a girl's side, when you are in a relationship, no problem, your parents will not stop you, of course. You may be hiding it because we, the Igbos, we don't expose our relationship. Of course, we don't. A girl will be in her father's house, and she'll be friending a man. She will never make it open. She will not open that relationship. She will be hiding, visiting, until that man now said, okay, I want to come and see your parents. And that is where the parents of the girl will now know, okay. And they will now ask, how long have you guys been seeing each other? This is when you open up. Mommy, daddy, I've known him back when I was in school. I've known him for a year now. I've known him for 2 years. Or I've known him for 6 months. It depends. This is as a corona manonyek barrier. This is when the relationship will not come home. Those days, and not now that many people, all this our generation now, if a girl is friending a guy, my God, you will see him frequent every day in the house. Before even, my God, the guy will be sleeping daybreak. It's not like those days during the time my sisters grew up. It's a taboo. And if you ignore your parents' advice or their warnings and marry a man without their consent, whatever that happened to you in that marriage, they will never hold responsible. And mistakenly, if maybe the lady died, you are going to, you are going to marry her in debt. Yes, you are going to marry her in debt. You will pay her bride price. Oh yes, I believe in some Igbo land is like that. And she will not be buried in your house because you did not pay her bride price. You will bring the corpse to their father's house and bury. Yes, that is the way it happened in Igbo land. You will never bury the woman in your father's house. And if you insist, that means you are going to marry her in debt. You are going to wed her. If you want to go that extent, there's some families, they're so wicked that they will deal with you oh God, they will show you pepper. Pepper. They will put it in your eyes. You will, from everything that a man, those lists you're supposed to take when the woman was alive, they will give it to you. Sorry. You will marry the lady. You marry her, pay her bride price, do all the necessary things. Oh yes, there are some Igbo people that does that. There are people, because this is the thing you did not give them when their daughter was alive, and especially when they did not give their consent to that marriage. You just follow that man. Oh my God, they will show that man pepper. They will show the man pepper. They will pepper him, So, for no reason should any woman, no matter how the relationship is, how sweet it is, no matter how much love the man is showering you with, no matter how, my God, he has scored, such a thing, you will not know where to run to. So such things happen in a marriage. And also, the special topic for today is seeking parents' consent. Your parents need to give their consent before you settle down in life, before you settle down in a marriage. Because this marriage we are going is something blessed by God. And many people see marriage today like, my God, because of domestic violence, because of what many people are going through, cheating and all the rest. Many people today, they don't want to marry. Many people today are seeing it like, my God, I've been living a comfortable life. I've been on my own. Why should I go now and become a slave in someone's? No matter what you do, they will not appreciate you. Marriage is not like that. Marriage is made in heaven. It's something enjoyable. It's something that you will like. You know, if you're a child of God and you know God, if you bring God in your marriage, you will see that marriage is beautiful. Marriage is gold. Marriage is everything you can call it. Marriage is good. And when God bless you with a man that loves you, a man the family loves you, you are welcome. You know, that a man who know that you are a friend, you are a companion, you are not a slave, you are not this thing. You will enjoy your marriage. A man that look at your face, a man that give you everything you want. He hustle to put smile on your face. You will definitely enjoy that marriage. Yes, you will definitely enjoy it. You know. So my people, I don't know. I hope I have spoken very well. And you know, and one thing I want to chip into you. Many people say, if you want to start your video, listen to me. We are not gathering for burial, and we are not in a mortuary. So I come here with happiness and make you happy. You know, very soon, one day I will dance for you guys, okay? I will dance for you guys. I just come to entertain you. I just come to, you know, turn your mood, your sad moods to be, you see Mary Blue singing. Oh yeah, your mood will change. You listen to my program, listen to what I got to say.